Hi everyone, if you're struggling not getting success, then this video is for you. Nowadays there's one truth in life that nobody can change. Your success is in your hands. It is not in the hands of luck. The only person who has the power to decide your future is you. But the question is, do you believe in yourself? Today we'll talk about it. My name is Muniba Mazari and I'm a motivational speaker. If you find this video fruitful, then you can appreciate me by like and subscribe and start a new journey with me. Let's start the topic. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a unique power in silence. In a world that never stops talking, where noise fills every corner, silence becomes a rare and precious gift. It is in silence that we find clarity, a moment to listen deeply, not just to the world around us, but to the voice within. Being silent does not mean being weak or invisible. It means choosing your words carefully, guarding your energy, and refusing to be distracted by the chaos that tries to pull you away from your purpose. Silence is not empty. It is full of strength, of thought, and of intention. In a world filled with constant noise, chatter, and distractions, silence becomes a rare and powerful tool. Many people mistakenly believe that being silent means being passive or weak, but nothing could be further from the truth. Silence is strength. It is a deliberate choice to conserve your energy, to listen more deeply, and to respond with intention rather than reaction. When you embrace silence, you create space within yourself to understand your thoughts, feelings, and purpose more clearly. This internal clarity is essential because it allows you to make decisions grounded in wisdom instead of impulse or emotion. Silence is the foundation of self-awareness. When the external noise quiets down, you begin to hear the subtle whispers of your intuition and the gentle guidance of your inner voice. It is in these quiet moments that you connect with your authentic self, gaining insight into what truly matters to you. Without silence, your mind can become overwhelmed by the countless opinions, expectations, and distractions that surround you. But with silence, you gain the power to filter out what is unnecessary and focus on what aligns with your values and goals. Choosing silence also means protecting your energy. Words have power, and every conversation, every argument, and every unnecessary explanation drains you in some way. When you learn to be silent at the right moments, you conserve your strength for the battles that truly deserve your attention. Silence allows you to avoid getting entangled in negativity, gossip, or conflict that serves no purpose in your growth. Instead of wasting energy trying to prove yourself to others or defend your choices, you focus on building yourself from within. There is a profound dignity in silence. It communicates confidence and self-control. When you are silent, people notice your calm presence and are often drawn to your composed energy. It suggests that you do not need constant validation or approval. You are comfortable in your own skin and confident in your journey. Silence can be a form of resistance in a world that pushes for noise and distraction. It's a quiet rebellion that says, I choose to focus on what matters, and I will not be swayed by empty chatter. Furthermore, silence sharpens your ability to listen, not just to others, but to life itself. When you listen deeply, you gain knowledge, empathy, and understanding. Listening is an active process that requires patience and openness, and silence creates the conditions for this to happen. Through silence, you become more attuned to the subtle lessons life offers, the unspoken messages in relationships, and the hidden opportunities that only appear when you are fully present. The strength found in silence also equips you to respond with wisdom rather than impulsivity. Often, when faced with challenges or criticism, people react immediately, sometimes saying things they later regret or acting out of anger or fear. Silence allows you to pause, reflect, and respond with intention. This thoughtful response not only preserves your integrity, but also influences how others perceive you. A calm, measured reply can disarm hostility, open dialogue, and foster respect. In cultivating silence, you also build resilience. Life will present moments of chaos, uncertainty, and pressure. Having a habit of retreating into silence enables you to recharge and maintain your balance during turbulent times. It becomes a sanctuary where you can regroup, gather strength, and return to the world with renewed clarity and purpose. Silence is not a sign of retreat, but a powerful strategy for endurance. Moreover, silence can enhance creativity and problem solving. When your mind is quiet, you invite new ideas to surface. The stillness allows your subconscious to work through challenges, making connections and discovering solutions that are often missed in the noise of everyday life. Many great thinkers and innovators have attested to the importance of quiet reflection in their creative process. Silence fosters the mental space needed for inspiration and breakthroughs. In relationships, choosing silence at the right moments can also deepen connections. It shows respect for the other person's perspective and creates a safe space for honest communication. Sometimes words are unnecessary. Presence and attentiveness speak volumes. Silence can be a powerful form of empathy, demonstrating that you are fully engaged and caring without needing to fill every moment with talk. Learning to be silent is a practice that requires patience and discipline. It means resisting the urge to react immediately and instead choosing to cultivate stillness within. This is not always easy in a culture that values constant activity and instant responses. Yet, those who master the art of silence find that their lives are richer, their decisions wiser, and their energy more focused. Ultimately, silence is a source of strength that nurtures your inner world. It empowers you to listen deeply, conserve your energy, respond with wisdom, and protect your peace. In silence, you find the clarity and power needed to move forward with confidence and purpose. Focus is one of the most powerful tools you can cultivate on the journey toward your dreams and goals. In a world overwhelmed by distractions, constant notifications, not endless demands on our attention, the ability to focus has become rare and precious. Focus is not simply about paying attention. It is about directing your energy and effort with clear intention toward what truly matters. When you learn to harness your focus, you unlock the potential to transform ideas into reality, dreams into accomplishments. Focus begins with clarity of purpose. Without a clear understanding of what you want to achieve, your attention will scatter, pulled in many directions by external pressures and internal uncertainties. When your vision is clear, focus becomes a natural byproduct. You know where you want to go, and you consciously choose to devote your time and energy to activities that move you closer to that destination. This clarity helps you say no to distractions, no to activities and people who do not support your goals, and no to thoughts that do not serve your progress. One of the greatest challenges in maintaining focus is learning to manage distractions. Our modern world bombards us with stimuli, social media alerts, emails, endless entertainment options, and urgent but often trivial tasks. These distractions chip away at your concentration and fragment your efforts. To be truly focused, you must create boundaries that protect your time and attention. This might mean setting specific periods for work or study, turning off notifications, or creating a physical environment conducive to concentration. It also means developing the discipline to resist temptation and stay committed to your priorities, even when distractions beckon. Focus demands that you cultivate patience and persistence. Progress toward meaningful goals rarely happens overnight. It requires consistent effort over time, and sometimes that effort can feel slow or invisible. When you are focused, you learn to trust the process. You understand that every small step, every incremental improvement brings you closer to your vision. This patient persistence fuels motivation, keeping you moving forward even when results seem distant. Another important aspect of focus is being mindful of how you allocate your energy. Your energy is finite, and it must be invested wisely. Focus helps you identify the tasks and activities that have the highest impact on your goals so you can prioritize them. It means avoiding the temptation to multitask, which often leads to diminished effectiveness. Instead, single tasking, giving your full attention to one thing at a time, allows you to produce higher quality work and make better decisions. Focus also sharpens your ability to overcome obstacles. When your attention is scattered, challenges can feel overwhelming, and it's easy to become discouraged or give up. But a focused mind sees obstacles as temporary hurdles rather than insurmountable barriers. Focus gives you the mental clarity to analyze problems, develop solutions, and persist in the face of difficulty. It builds resilience because your vision remains fixed even when the path is rough. Moreover, focus enhances your creativity and innovation. When you concentrate deeply on a problem or a project, you allow your mind to enter a state of flow, a state where ideas connect, insights emerge, and creativity flourishes. This deep work produces breakthroughs that superficial attention cannot. In the quiet concentration of focus, you discover new possibilities and pathways that lead to growth and success. Focus also nurtures self-confidence. When you commit your attention to your goals and make consistent progress, you build trust in your own abilities. Each step forward reinforces your belief that you are capable and worthy of success. This confidence becomes a powerful motivator that propels you further along your journey. In relationships and collaborations, focus helps you be fully present and engaged, whether listening to others or contributing your ideas. Focused attention shows respect and fosters deeper connections. It enables clearer communication, better understanding, and more effective teamwork. Developing focus is a skill that requires intention and practice. It involves cultivating habits that support sustained attention, such as planning your day, setting clear goals, and regularly reviewing your progress. It also means learning to recognize when your focus wanes and taking steps to regain it through rest, mindfulness, or changing your environment. Ultimately, focus is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It transforms vague aspirations into actionable plans, scattered efforts into powerful momentum, and fleeting dreams into tangible achievements. When you commit to being focused, you align your mind, heart, and actions toward your purpose, creating the conditions for extraordinary growth and success. Being unstoppable is a quality that separates those who merely dream from those who achieve. It is not about being perfect or never facing setbacks. It is about possessing relentless determination and an unwavering commitment to your goals, despite the obstacles life throws at you. To be unstoppable means you have developed an inner fire that refuses to be extinguished, no matter how difficult the journey becomes. This fire is fueled by your passion, your purpose, and your belief in yourself. The path to any meaningful achievement is rarely smooth. Challenges, failures, and moments of doubt are inevitable parts of the process. Yet being unstoppable means you do not allow these difficulties to define you or derail your progress. Instead, you learn to see setbacks as opportunities for growth. Each failure is a lesson, a stepping stone that brings you closer to success. This mindset transforms obstacles from barriers into bridges, guiding you forward rather than holding you back. Unstoppable people have resilience, a capacity to bounce back after adversity stronger than before. Resilience is not something we are born with. It is cultivated through experience and conscious effort. It requires embracing discomfort, facing fears, and developing a mindset that views challenges as temporary rather than permanent. When you cultivate resilience, you build emotional strength that helps you maintain your focus and motivation even during tough times. Another crucial element of being unstoppable is consistency. It is not enough to work hard in bursts or only when you feel inspired. The unstoppable understand the power of showing up every day, putting in the work regardless of mood or circumstance. Consistency builds momentum, and momentum propels you forward. Over time, the small actions you take daily accumulate into significant progress, creating a foundation of success that is difficult to shake. Being unstoppable also means cultivating unwavering self-belief. Doubt and fear are natural feelings, but they do not have to control you. When you believe deeply in your worth and your vision, you build a shield against the negativity that can come from within or from others. This self-belief becomes a source of strength that empowers you to take risks, embrace challenges, and continue moving forward even when the odds seem against you. It is important to remember that being unstoppable is not about doing everything alone. It involves seeking support, learning from mentors, and surrounding yourself with people who uplift and encourage you. The unstoppable understand that asking for help is a sign of strength not weakness, and that collaboration can amplify their efforts. They build a network that fuels their passion and keeps their fire burning bright. Unstoppable individuals also master the art of adaptability. Life is unpredictable, and rigid plans often need to change. Those who are unstoppable remain flexible and open to new ideas, adjusting their strategies without losing sight of their ultimate goal. Adaptability allows you to navigate uncertainties with grace and creativity, turning challenges into opportunities for innovation and growth. Moreover, being unstoppable requires a clear sense of purpose. Purpose is the anchor that keeps you grounded and focused when distractions and temptations arise. When your goals align with your values and your deeper why, you find the motivation to persevere through difficulties. Purpose fuels passion, and passion fuels persistence, creating a cycle that sustains your unstoppable spirit. The journey of being unstoppable is not easy. It demands sacrifices, time, comfort, sometimes relationships, and the courage to face this discomfort and uncertainty. But the reward is a life lived fully, a journey marked by growth, achievement, and fulfillment. It is a life where you refuse to be a passive observer and instead become the active creator of your destiny. Being unstoppable is a daily commitment. It is waking up each morning with determination, pushing through fatigue and doubt, and continuing to take steps forward no matter what. It is a mindset, a habit, and a way of being that transforms dreams into reality. It empowers you to overcome fear, break through limits, and rise above challenges. Ultimately, to be unstoppable means to embrace your inner power, cultivate resilience, show up consistently, believe in yourself, adapt with grace, and hold fast to your purpose. It means refusing to quit, no matter how hard the road gets, because you know that on the other side of persistence lies success. Combining silence, focus, and persistence creates an unbreakable force driving you towards success. Each of these elements on its own holds power, but together they form a foundation that is nearly invincible. When you cultivate silence, you develop inner peace and clarity, allowing your mind to rest and recharge. This silence is not emptiness. It is a space filled with intention and awareness, a sanctuary where you can listen deeply to your inner voice and align with your true purpose. Focus takes this clarity from silence and directs it outward, channeling your energy toward your most meaningful goals. It prevents you from being scattered or overwhelmed by distractions, enabling you to work with purpose and precision. Focus sharpens your vision and fuels your motivation, ensuring that your actions are not random, but intentional steps on the path to your dreams. Persist